I take pride in my hygiene, that and my award-winning roses. But anyway, I've learned you can be a fantastic person. You could be a lovely person, great personality, look good, dress nice, smart, funny. But if you have bad breath, it's just nobody wants to be around you, you know? It's a horrible thing when you have bad breath. The best job for you if you don't smell good is maybe a sanitation worker, because then you could just blame it on the garbage. Nobody really knows how bad you smell, and nobody will tell you how bad you smell either. So that's something you got to pay attention to the signs, because people, if you really look, there's hints. If somebody, when you're talking to them, if they kind of lean back a lot. You know, that's a good sign that maybe your breath isn't pleasant. And because I worry about that. I want to think that I have fresh breath, and sometimes you can't really tell. But you know, have you ever done this where you all of a sudden realize you have bad breath? And I always think, God, if all of a sudden I'm aware of my breath being bad, how bad must it be? If I can tell how bad it is, it must really be bad. Because you can't tell. Even if you do that hand thing, that doesn't work. It doesn't. I don't know. I can't smell anything. So then you have to ask people, hey, is my breath bad? Not, you know, it has to be a good friend to ask that too. You can't, not a stranger. If you're in line going to the theater or something, you can't just, is my breath bad? You can't do that. People, you know, you can try to hint when somebody doesn't have good breath. You can, you know, you offer them an Altoid. That's always like, would you like an Altoid? Take another. Have several, and chew a few at a time. Brushing isn't enough, I'll tell you, and I've said it before. Kids, listen to me, for God's sake. Floss, floss, floss. I can't stress it enough. Floss. You have to keep on it, the whole breath thing, because even if you brush your teeth in the morning, there's coffee after that. There's all kinds of things that happens, and then they say brush after meals. But, you know, brush after meals, what if you don't eat? That's when you really have the worst breath. People that don't eat for a long period of time, those skinny models, stinky. Yeah. Yeah. Skinny equals stinky. Just know that. Yeah. But here's what because I think you really do have to keep on it, or else your breath can just be bad. Whether if you eat garlic, of course, then it's bad. If you don't eat, it's bad. It's always bad. So you have to just once in a while just keep up on it. And I feel like, you know, when you go into public restrooms, there's that time-release spray thing that keeps the bathroom smelling nice. You just every once in a while you hear, you know. We should have that in our mouth, like a time-release breath freshener that just attaches like to the back molar or your K4 or K5 or your incisor or your outsizer. You just attach it to your tooth. Listen, I'm telling you what, if they can make a camera small, they have spy cams now that they make that can attach to someone's button that can spy on people. If someone's spending money and energy on time getting a spy cam on a button, we can invent a timed release breath freshener to fit onto our tooth. That's all I'm saying.